Earth's moon orbits our planet like a natural satellite. Scientists believe that the moon formed when a giant meteor hit the Earth during the formation of the solar system, about 4.5 billion years ago. Orbiting 384 plus 400 km from Earth, it has been observed since ancient times and was even worshipped as a goddess in Roman mythology. After the intro, let's see what interesting facts we can find out about our old friend. Almost as big as the sun, or not. When we look at the sky, we see the sun and the moon as almost the same size, because objects that are closer to us appear larger. In fact, the moon is 400 times smaller than the sun, but it is also 400 times closer, which is why they appear to be nearly the same size. It's like a lemon. We always see the moon as a regular round shape in the night sky, but it is actually more of an oval. Astronomers believe that Earth's gravitational forces have shaped it into this irregular shape over millions of years, making it look more like a lemon. It's just hard to squeeze. Day by day, further away. Gravity is not only a force on the Earth, but also on the moon. It slows the Earth's rotation and causes the tidal phenomenon. The effect increases the length of days by 2.3 milliseconds per century. The average time between high and low tide is 6 hours 12 minutes. The energy lost by the Earth is absorbed by the moon, increasing its distance from the Earth, which means that the moon moves 3.8 centimeters further away from us every year. Where to moon? There is no mass tourism on the moon, yet. No human has been to the moon since 1972. After astronaut Neil Armstrong took his baby steps on the moon on July 20, 1969 as part of the Apollo 11 mission, the last astronaut to walk on the moon was Eugene Cernan in 1972, during the Apollo 17 mission. In the intervening 3 years, 12 people walked on the moon. Since then, spacecraft that have landed on the lunar surface have been unmanned. But that's about to change. Moon, a beautiful new home? The Artemis program aims to put the first woman and then a man on the moon by 2024, who could lay the foundations for Mars exploration starting in 2028. NASA's strategic plan is to explore the long-term potential for human life on the moon. As a first step, NASA will use its newly developed Orion spacecraft to send selected astronauts aboard the Gateway Space Base, 250,000 miles from Earth, to orbit the moon. The astronauts are expected to live and work on this space station around the moon. They will be the first lunar colonists. Golf on the moon. Ever since the first humans landed on the moon in 1969, there has been more than just dust on its surface. The astronauts have left behind some earthly relics, including 2 golf balls, an Andy Warhol scroll and a message from Queen Elizabeth II. Eugene Cernan, the commander of Apollo 17 and one of the last men to walk on the moon, wrote his daughter's initials in the dust in 1972. Thanks to the lunar conditions, the TDC letters will remain visible forever. Not so friendly. The moon has a very thin atmosphere, so a layer of dust, or a footprint, can remain intact on its surface for centuries. Without a thick atmosphere, heat is not retained near the surface, so temperatures fluctuate wildly. Daytime temperatures on the sunny side of the moon reach 134 degrees Celsius, the night side is extremely cold, minus 153 degrees Celsius, day after day. Not your typical beach night. It took a woman to successfully land on the moon. Did you know that the moon landing software is named after its developer, Margaret Hamilton? It was a tribute to her work at NASA. Margaret was originally a mathematician, but she also learned to program. Hamilton was the chief software engineer for the Lunar Landing Navigation Program. A remarkable number of women in this field have worked for NASA ever since. Wood from the moon? In 1971, astronaut Stuart Roosa took 500 tree seeds with him to the moon as a personal item. Roosa had been a paratrooper for the U.S. Forest Service for years, which is why he chose this unusual package. The seeds were later germinated and planted on Earth in the USA. These are the moon trees, most of which are still alive and well today. Thank you for your attention. If you liked the video, please give me a like. If you like similar videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.